Hi there. Welcome to A Faithful Pause with the people of Trinity United Church, situated on the unceded and traditional territory of the Lheidli, also known as Prince George, British Columbia. Every week we post an experience, something like this one, but for Holy Week we post one every day. This one is particularly focused around Maundy, Thursday, in our unfolding theme of looking at everything in between, and today, in particular, power and humility. Today we're going to offer an experience grounded around three things. A piece of poetry or reflection called Power Like a Seed, a piece of music by Alexa Chellin called The Power Is Here Now, and then an invitation to spend some time grounding ourselves in prayer. So we invite you to get as comfortable as you can, let any tension out of your body, turn things up, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths so we can ground ourselves in this experience. And together, let's have a faithful pause. Power like a seed. In a world that wants power like a machine gun, power like a bomber plane, power like a gated fence to keep the hungry out, I want power like a seed. Power that will crack me open and grow something good. Power like an open door, an invitation that says, "Come on in." Power that feels like a strong spine with a soft heart. I want the power to listen, to lean in, to ask follow-up questions. But more than anything, I want the power to bring us together, to lift you up. There are different kinds of power. One will build a wall. One will plant a garden. We should know by now, only one will bear fruit. Let's join together in prayer. Holy One, help us recognize the tension between power and humility. Help us grapple with the reality that the two aren't mutually exclusive, that you could actually embody what it means to have both, and that there is power in being humble, and you can be humble even when you have power. Help us navigate all of the expressions between those two very different realities. Help us embrace the understanding that it isn't one or the other, so much as a both and expression of what it means to be a disciple of Jesus. We acknowledge that there are moments when power is what is needed, when we need to stand up for issues that are deeply meaningful to us, to stand up for those whose rights are being trampled, to stand up for inequalities in our society and the systems that help govern who we are and how we live together in community. And there are times when we also need to be humble, to recognize that power can be abused, and that our role isn't one of loud, boisterous power over, but one of power with, and the difference that means. The difference that allows us to admit we don't have all the answers. We don't know how everything's going to turn out. We can't insist that ours is the only way to achieve the desired outcomes we all have, whatever those might be. So grant us humble hearts and humble spirits, that we might embrace the power that you have entrusted to us and use it in service to one another and all our eco-siblings, in service to the world. Help us recognize that the power is indeed here now. It's in you and me and everyone that we're going to meet this day and tomorrow and the day after that. Help us to embrace that the only kind of power that matters is the one that we find in the seed, the one that breaks us open, the one that helps us to see the world a different way, the one that is spoken of and embodied in the gospel of Jesus the Christ, the one that calls us to plant a garden, to feed one another and ourselves. May that be the power that we embody, the humility that we embrace. Amen. Friends, thanks for joining us here at Trinity United Church in Cletleykeo, also known as Prince George, British Columbia. Every day during Holy Week, we post an experience similar to this one, and the rest of the year, we post one a week. We hope that you will join us tomorrow for another opportunity to share a faithful pause together.